With the newest devices coming out with 8 to 16 gigabit of RAM and octa-core processors, there is plenty of power inside those tiny machines. You won't necessarily need a top-of-the-range phone or tablet to play these games, but you certainly will if you want to see the best of their graphics. Just make sure you have a charger handy because these games will rinse your battery as well. So without further ado, let's take a look at the 10 best-looking mobile games of February 2023. Starting off at number 10, we have Mudness 2. Mudness 2 is an attractive off-road car simulator with high-quality 3D graphics, packed with extreme content for everyone to have fun driving on muddy and irritating roads. The game will bring people new experiences when driving giant cars and overcoming difficult and dangerous roads. It also comes with customization in many elements, ensuring everyone has the most excitement with all the high quality and endless content to fully explore. The best thing about the game is that it always allows the player to explore a variety of unstable yet stimulating roads to ride. All locations are linked together through challenges, making driving more immersive as everyone gets to feel each element through every nook and cranny of the vehicle. Breaking into number 9, we have PAYDAY Crime War. This is an exciting multiplayer first-person shooter, where you'll have to choose to become either a cop or a robber. Depending on which team you choose, you'll have one of two goals. The robbers are trying to break into a safe, and the cops will do anything to stop them. Just like the PC and console version of PAYDAY, there are tons of characters, both cops and robbers, to choose from in PAYDAY. Not only that, the more you play, the more new content you'll unlock. Dozens of masks, suits, weapons, accessories, loads of new safes, and even more exclusive content. With all that and spectacular graphics, you can customize to your device. Overall, this is a great team-based FPS that manages to bring fantastic experience to mobile devices. Coming in at number 8, we have Ezetta Prophecy. This is a mobile action game with beautiful graphics and elaborate 3D locations. In it, players go through protracted levels completing tasks. Basically, you are tied to passing to a certain zone, which is guarded by enemies and other traps. Even on the levels, you can get lost chests with supplies. As for the plot, it is revealed through dialogues between the characters. Players manually control the hero who shoots from the firearms of the future at monsters. In addition to regular shooting, he can destroy objects and use active skills with time to recover. Also, you will be able to develop your intergalactic empire to bargain with other nations. Next up at number 7, we have Penguin. Penguin is a third-person session shooter in which players choose a mini-hero who has a satchel for flying through the huge rooms of the house. There are a lot of objects scattered in these rooms behind which you can hide. Also, in hidden corners, you can find boxes with items of the type of guns and armor. As you win and lose, all players unlock new Battle Pass levels. Plus, you can choose different maps: hall, kitchen, sands, and so on. Before entering multiplayer, you can practice, and as you level up, 2 modes will open, Duo and Trio. Note that only one hero is open at the start. The rest should be open gradually. The controls are completely manual, and there is no auto-aiming, at least by default. Down to number 6, we have ONLYWAY. ONLYWAY is an adventure horror game with innovative puzzles and polished visuals that create a chillingly realistic atmosphere. The game has a fantastic atmosphere that immerses you in a sense of danger and sustenance. The game's world is strange and terrifying, with people killing each other and bizarre creatures appearing after a major natural disaster. To succeed, you will need to learn how to survive in this hostile environment and find others like yourself. The stunning visuals in ONLYWAY are undeniably impressive. The game's environments are realistic in every way, making for an engaging and moody playthrough. Visually, it's one of the best mobile games out there with a fantastic setting and mood. Moving on to number 5, we have Endling. Endling is an indie survival adventure game developed by Spanish studio Hero Beat Studios and published by German Handy Games. In the game, you play as a pregnant fox who, after escaping her forest habitat that was destroyed by a rampant wildfire, finds refuge near an area populated by climate refugees. There, she gives birth to 4 cubs, and as their mother, it's your job to venture out into the blighted landscape searching for food, avoiding danger, and teaching your cubs the skills they'll need to survive, as the last foxes on the planet. A huge part of the gameplay was based on the environmental pillar because we wanted the player to feel how the environment would get destroyed by humans. At number 4, we have The Fall. The Fall takes you to a creepy zombie world with realistic 3D landscapes. The game has flexible action role-playing gameplay and a series of difficult survival missions. The game opens with an impressive ruined scene of a post-apocalyptic world. The player's task is to find a way to survive and escape the area being held by a bunch of fierce zombies. You don't want to be tormented further by unanswered questions. You want to find the answer on your own. Using realistic 3D graphics and a gloomy background full of difficulties, The Fall Survival is a game worth playing if you are looking for a vivid experience of being the only person alive after the apocalypse. Coming in at number 3, we have Ultimate Soccer League. This is a soccer game where you lead your team to victory, starting from humble beginnings at the bottom of a fictional league in which various teams from all over Europe are competing. When you start the game, you'll need to choose a team name, design your equipment, and choose a captain. After you're done, you can start playing in a league against various mediocre teams that you'll have to beat to start claiming more and more victories. During your adventure, you can also manage various aspects of your team. Improve the stadium, try new strategies, make signs, and check the stats for your starting lineup. All of this will influence your matches. Next up at number 2, we have ExoHunters. This is a role-playing game. The graphics quality of this game is really elevated. The game offers an epic real-time RPG experience with missions and bosses that test players' strategic skills. Be careful not to make too many mistakes. Otherwise, the crew can easily be overwhelmed by the looming dark forces. This includes choosing the right skills, attacking at the right time, and healing allies. However, this battle is not just one player. Players can create alliances of various exciting and unique characters in the game. Learning to control them will give you an advantage even against superior foes. Play through a sprawling and well-designed story campaign as you travel across the continent of Ezetta and battle various forms of evil. And finally at number 1, we have Principles. Principles is primarily a techno geek, so don't expect dialogues and video installations from it. Basically, you will have to explore the location and interact with objects. For example, destroy boxes with super abilities. And all this without navigation and markers. Note the excellent destructibility of objects, only they sometimes have no weight, which is why the main character pushes the box with a small kick. In Principles, you have to solve puzzles, each of which is based on the destruction of objects. As a result, the player finds a way out of the cave, and the lighting is so elaborate that it seems as if the developers have added RTX. Either way, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, do me a favor and drop a huge thumbs up. And don't forget to join our Discord channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Android Tools.